Will Blake Griffin be done with the Los Angeles Clippers this season and consider other teams to sign to? He's going to be an unrestricted free agent in this offseason. I'll give you my opinion on why he should sign with either of these two teams. Enjoy, guys. What's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing the what if scenario. We haven't done this in quite a while, but we're getting down towards the playoffs, and after the playoffs, the draft, free agency, all that good stuff in the offseason. So let's go after Blake Griffin for the Lakers, as it is rumored that Blake Griffin might want to switch LA jerseys, and if the Clippers do not win a championship or don't even get past the second round, I don't see the point of Blake Griffin staying in LA. I honestly don't see the point of, or not in, with the Clippers, I don't see the point of Chris Paul staying there either, but it's what happens. So we're going to play out scenarios. We're going to play out a scenario where Blake Griffin joins the Los Angeles Lakers, and then we're going to play out a scenario where Blake Griffin goes to his hometown in the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alright, guys, we got Blake Griffin, and I rebuilt the Lakers just a little bit. Didn't add too much besides Blake Griffin, but D'Angelo Russell, Jordan Clarkson playing in 2-guard, Brandon Ingram, Blake freaking Griffin, and I signed Mason Plumlee because I was not going to start Timofey Mozgov in this video. No, thank you. I mean, I could have started Zubac, of course, but I just grabbed Mason Plumlee for the hell of it. Got Blake Griffin, and then I played a scenario that JJ Redick, since he used to play with Blake Griffin, follows Blake Griffin to the other LA, which is the Lakers, and yeah, and then Patty Mills is the only other move I made, and I think I moved Larry Nance to small forward, and that's about it, to be honest. So let's just go ahead and start simulating. Let me turn trades off so it goes fast. So what would happen if Blake Griffin were to go to the Los Angeles Lakers? Like, I guess we can really talk about it, and it's just like, if he did go to the Lakers, I wouldn't mind the move at all, but he's almost 30 years old. I think he's like 28 right now. He's going to be, or 29-ish or something like that. I believe. I might be wrong on that, but I think he needs to go to almost a ready team. I mean, the Lakers adding Blake Griffin would probably make them a lot better, but it's just a fact. Is it gonna make them a championship team just getting Blake Griffin, and then maybe they add other few key pieces? Brandon Ingram comes up, D'Angelo Russell rises up like he's going to. I don't know. It's hard to think about. I honestly could not picture Blake Griffin going to the Lakers, but honestly, I would not be surprised if he did. But I think the Thunder scenario makes a lot more sense to me. Joining Russell Westbrook in his hometown, that would be absolutely insane to see Westbrook and Blake Griffin, which we will play out that scenario next. But the Lakers, if they were to add Blake Griffin, yes, it would definitely be a big move for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'd be taking Blake Griffin away from the Clippers, and then, Chris Paul might say, well, I might have verbally agreed to signing with you guys, but Blake Griffin's gone, so how are we going to win? So maybe he leaves, and then DeAndre Jordan's the only team or only player left on that team worth anything. I mean, that team, the Clippers, if something doesn't happen, if they don't get past the second round, I could honestly see the Clippers going straight to a lottery team. If Chris Paul and Blake Griffin both decided to leave, they would go straight to the lottery almost. I would feel like they would have only DeAndre Jordan, and then they would be losing almost, I mean, I guess they would have Austin Rivers, maybe Jamal Crawford still, but are those guys going to get you to the playoffs? I'm not quite sure about that. So the Clippers are in for a very interesting future if the playoffs does not go well for them, because, history, they've been together for about 4 years maybe, and they've only gotten to the second round. They have never gotten past the second round. Russell Westbrook won an MVP, Lonzo Ball, these aren't really important, but most improved player, Buddy Hield. Okay, so I want to see how the stats were. Did he make any of the teams? Doesn't look like. So let's see how the stats were. We were the 7th seed, and we're going to be facing the Thunder, which we will be playing this scenario out next. D'Angelo Russell 19, and Blake Griffin with 16 and a half. JJ Redick with 12 off the bench. So pretty nice numbers all around. Let's just go ahead and simulate this. Nothing really too important. This isn't a rebuild or anything, so I don't really care if we lose the first round. But like I said, watch out for, oh, we win one game. I thought we were about to get swept. Ooh. Okay, we got eliminated in 6. But watch out for the Clippers coming this offseason. I'm telling you right now, I might predict this. There's a very big possibility next year they become a lottery team because Doc Rivers hates rebuilds. Imagine he loses those two. What is Doc Rivers going to do with himself? I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Thunder scenario. So, Lakers scenario is over, and they only made it to the 7th seed. So, let's see how the Thunder do. Alrighty, guys, let's look at the lineup. Russell Westbrook, Oladipo, Tobias Harris, Blake Griffin, Steven Adams, Enes Kanter. Reggie Jackson is back with us on the Oklahoma City Thunder. JaVale McGee, Doug McDermott, and Alex Bryans is still here. The reason I thought this would be realistic to do, say the Thunder pull off a trade to send, I forgot who I traded, or or it doesn't matter who I traded actually. They decide to trade something valuable. I don't know what they would trade, but like they traded for Tobias Harris to come help him out, a small forward maybe, and Reggie Jackson. Honestly, not even just Tobias Harris. He's just there for the sake of the video, but they trade back for Reggie Jackson because the Detroit Pistons, I've heard, are almost kind of done with Reggie Jackson. I don't really know what's going on over there, but if anyone knows, please leave it in the comments. So of course, I could just look it up myself and see what's going on, but I don't know if he's hurt again, but I've just heard a lot of bad things about Reggie Jackson. He used to be like an 80 overall in here, and now he's a 77, so something has had to happen. But Blake Griffin, obviously here with the OKC Thunder, playing in his hometown, this, in my opinion, makes more sense. There was also rumors that he may go to the Boston Celtics, but I already have a video of what if Blake Griffin went to the Boston Celtics. I made it a long time ago, so if you haven't seen it already, it's somewhere down in my videos. I could put the annotation at the end if you guys would like. I'll most likely do that. So, but Blake Griffin joining the I almost said Boston Celtics, but the Oklahoma City Thunder. That would be absolutely insane. Him and Russell Westbrook would tear shit up, and I mean they really would. I mean, all they would have to do is get Westbrook and Blake Griffin some pieces around them like I did. Get some pieces. You got Doug McDermott, obviously. You got Taj Gibson, but are those guys gonna be those pieces that you need around Blake Griffin and Russell Westbrook? I don't know. I think trading for a guy like Reggie Jackson, bringing him back to Oklahoma City would be really, really interesting. I think Reggie Jackson was one of the big reasons they went to the finals that year. I might totally be wrong on that, but because I didn't really pay attention to NBA back then as much as I do now. I wasn't even a Blazers fan really back then, but it's kind of crazy how I became a Blazers fan, but that's for a different video. Blake Griffin and Russell Westbrook, like I said, they would tear shit up, and I think this makes more sense out of the three of, Celtics or the Lakers. I think the Celtics come second. I mean, I could see why he'd want to go to Boston because, the Celtics are going to have a lot of assets, and, they draft a guy like Josh Jackson or something, and then they sign Blake Griffin. Yeah, it's over. The East will be crazy for the Celtics, and we're on a 13-game win streak right now. 14, 15. Wow. 16. Let's beat the Clippers. Yeah, we're on a... Whoa. But yeah, like I said, this makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a... Oh, we lost. I think it makes a lot more sense for Blake Griffin to go to Oklahoma because he gets to play in his hometown. He gets to play with Russell Westbrook. Westbrook gets the help he needs because, he hasn't really had any help since KD left, but he's comfortably carrying his team. He could probably still get triple doubles with Blake Griffin on the team. I think it fits like a glove. Definitely probably fits like a glove. So Westbrook is not on the All-NBA first team, but he is on the All-NBA second. No All-NBA team for Blake Griffin. So we are the first seed going 60-22. let's go ahead and look at these stats. Russell Westbrook with 18, 9, and 9. So flirting with a triple-double once again. 17 for Blake Griffin and 8 rebounds. Tobias Harris with 13. I just grabbed Tobias Harris because this team needed a freaking small forward. I think Reggie Jackson, though, bringing him back to OKC would be a pretty cool move for the Thunder. I mean, if they can restructure his contract, maybe. I don't know if they would want to take on the contract he has now. Let me look at it, actually. And then, yeah, 16 million. Definitely don't take on that contract. But, of course, you know, NBA's contracts are kind of ridiculous nowadays, so I don't think it really matters. Let's just simulate current round. I have confidence that we are going to get eliminated by the fucking Denver Nuggets. Alright, well, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and let me know of your opinion. Out of the three, what do you think makes more sense? Blake Griffin to the Celtics, Blake Griffin to the Thunder, Blake Griffin to the Lakers. I simulated 2 of them, and then the Celtics is a I did it like really early in my channel, so if you really want to watch, I will put it at the end. And thank you guys for watching. As always, guys, this is Crush Bulls. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm saying peace. Have a great day, my friends.